Where did you sleep last night? This was a question we asked many of our fellow Chico State students. Many thought it was a joke answering in my bed. And that's most of our answers, but for so many in our community, this is not a reality. Once again, we are the Goal Diggers, and today we are going to tell you how our project went. I am Rachel, and I'm going to cover our experience at Civic Expo and talk about the changes we would make about group work knowing what we know now. My group members will cover various aspects of the project. Isaac is going to discuss the group's strengths and weaknesses. Jackie will talk about who our project benefited and how we promoted our project. George is going to go into detail about issues we faced implementing our project. And wrapping things up, Kaylee will discuss challenges we faced, how we dealt with those challenges, and the overall success of our project. We will also briefly tell you all our personal take on the project and the semester overall. The Civic Expo was an experience. We came into contact with a lot of people who were interested in our project. We involved them by having a quiz to win prizes, which were candy and pencils, and so many people participated. The feedback we received varied. However, there was a common theme. Many students said we should make goodie bags to hand out to the homeless population. We took that advice, and when it was time to deliver our donations, we did just that. When asked the question, what would we do differently knowing what we know now about group work, I would say a lot. Group work requires your group to work. I think many of us expected different things from this class and from members of our group. Overall, we would have established priorities and expectations from each of us early to set the bar and take personal responsibility for our part. Communicating with everyone is necessary for a cohesive and functioning group, and that includes having difficult conversations. In some areas we lacked, but where some of us lacked, others exceeded. In hindsight, I think we should have held each other more accountable, but the ebb and flow of which we all took part in our project in turn made our group balanced in the end. Overall, I think we all wanted to succeed and do well, which we were able to accomplish. As for my take on the project and the semester, I would say that we made an impact, even if it seemed small. It's amazing the power just a few people can have on our community. With what felt like such little effort on our part to be able to help struggling students and families with basic necessities that most of us take for granted. I am proud of the work we were able to accomplish in the last few weeks and hope we encouraged others in our community to do good as well. This project made me realize how great we have it in life and the fine line many of us walk between living comfortably and not. We were able to connect with our community in many ways, and for that I am proud. Now that I have given you our take on the Civic Expo and our experience and things that we may have changed for group work, I will pass this on to Isaac to discuss our strengths and weaknesses and his take on the experience.
Our team managed to overcome challenges in order to reach our goal of helping out our fellow residents. Communication at first needed a little work, but we all managed to let each other know in time if someone had an emergency or otherwise. We used humor to move past our primary tension, but we all connected well initially. Resource gathering was also a main strength we had. We all had the means available to get them and did it all in a timely manner. Kaylee's mom actually helped us out a lot by providing toothbrush caps, combs, flyers, soap, and more. Even though things got a little dodgy during break, we still managed to stay focused and organized by throwing ideas back and forth in our group chat. Our main weakness would have to be meeting times, since we all live in different cities and have jobs. At the end of the day, that's what we could have worked a little bit more on, but we still reached our goal. I've been humbled multiple times in my life, so I know what it feels like to receive a helping hand. Helping the homeless was an idea we liked from the start, and it's something we can continue to do since there's so many ways to help out. Ending things this semester has been hell, but I couldn't have asked for a better group to end it with. I'll be passing things off to Jackie so she can elaborate on the benefits of our project and how we promoted it. Thank you.
Helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for one person. Those who have previously lost everything in the campfire are a lot of the people in need in Butte County. My name is Jackie, and I'm going to share with you who and what our project benefited and how we promoted our project. Who our project benefited were the homeless population in Butte County. Many of those who are homeless in Butte County are those who lost their homes in the Camp Fire and include children from grades kindergarten to college or university. What our project benefited were the resource centers around Chico, which have had a great influx from people with families that were in need. We went and donated self-care baggies and school supplies to Catalyst and the Roadrunner Pantry. We promoted our project with both a poster board that we presented at the Civic Expo, which included facts about the statistics of homelessness, samples of the items that were put in our self-care baggies, and a trivial game where people had to guess the statistics of homelessness in both Butte County and around the U.S. And flyers that include places in their contact to volunteer and or donate to the Tourist Shelter, Catalyst, Peace and Justice Center, and Jesus Center. Among these resource centers, we decided to donate to Catalyst, which supports all survivors of domestic violence. As we didn't have a lot of time on our hands, we decided to donate on our college campus at the Roadrunner Pantry, which is next to the student store. There has been more availability when people donate at the Roadrunner Pantry. You used to be able to only come in 2 times a semester, and now with so many people donating, people can come in every day. So come and donate and change someone's world. I'm going to be handing this off to George, who will be sharing the issues we ran into during our donations.
Okay, so we overcome challenges every day. My name is George, and there wasn't many issues we ran into while doing this project. When they were delivering our donations, there's very minor issues. For instance, one of the issues was that at the Roadrunner Food Pantry, they did not accept our school supplies. They only accepted our hygiene products, and they were really excited to give more donations and add more stuff to their food pantry to help out the students in need. The Butte College Food Pantry is where you can receive free food or hygiene products when you are in need of some food immediately. And the food pantry is located in the campus center. If anyone is ever struggling and in need for some food, I highly suggest you go and get some food at the food pantry. They are really friendly, and they'll give you a bag and you could fill it up with whatever you need. The food pantry could also help you if you're struggling with some money. For instance, I have a friend who has a kid, and sometimes when he's low on money, he'll just go to the food pantry and help himself out to some food. While doing that, he'll be able to feed his family a couple, whatever he can get from the food pantry. So by donating food to different organizations, you're making a great impact on the community, and we encourage you we encourage all the people here to make an impact to the community and help each other out. And I'll be passing this off to Kaylee.
1 in 10 people in this room will experience some form of homelessness this year, as well as many other students on this campus. I'm sure most of us have either donated to a shelter or know someone who has, and today I will be explaining our challenges as a group for our overall donation project, our team successes, as well as concluding our presentation and discussing our challenges and how we overcame them. Now for my first topic, we had pretty good success with our project, and it turned out really well. We created about 30 care packages, and we actually had extra items left over. We got extra things such as paper, pencils, pencil cases, makeup bags, hair care, protractors, and even some whiteout. We donated to 2 places, Catalyst and the Roadrunner Hub, as you've heard already, which was one of our goals as a group. We also succeeded by communicating well as a group. We had a group chat where we made sure everyone knew what to do, when to do it by, and if anyone needed help, we were all there to guide each other and make accommodations for each other. We did face some challenges. As a group, being able to have time to make our care packages and meet for our meetings was something that we had to overcome. We all live in separate places, So we tried as best as we could to accommodate everybody. We also faced the challenge of how much and how many care packages we should be distributing and to where. And we tried to do it as evenly as possible by putting one of each item in the bags and by splitting the bags in half for each donation site. From my personal experience with this project, I enjoyed knowing that because of our donations, we would be helping people in some way. It brought a lot of things into perspective for me. Homelessness is not uncommon at all. There are so many people, especially at our age, that need help. For a lot of students, it may be their first time on their own, and being able to help those students feels good. Something as small as a toothbrush that is normal for us and something we can take for granted could be something that another person is begging for. So to conclude today, you have heard my group members go over the benefit of our project, issues with donations, project promotion, challenges, successes, strengths, weaknesses, and our personal experiences. Overall, we are very grateful that we had the ability to help even just a couple people. Thank you.